let us study now limiting reagent. Limiting reagent, as the word itself says, limiting means which is going to limit your reaction. How does this thing takes place? As we know, many a time reactions are carried out with the amounts of reactant that are different than the amounts as required by the balanced chemical equation. So what is want to say that it's a hydrogen plus oxygen and it gives H2O. So now I balance it according to this equation. There will be 2 moles of hydrogen or 2 volume of hydrogen required, 1 volume of oxygen. It means get 2 liters of, let's say, hydrogen required 1 liter of oxygen to do. But in some cases hydrogen, this is 0.5 liter oxygen is given and 2 liter of hydrogen is given to here. So what it seems to be here from it is very clear. Okay, 2 is to 1 hoy. So here 2 is to 0.5, 1 by 2 there. It means what? Okay, this is going to be consumed very fast, and when it is going to consume, the limitation, the product which I needed, what it will that it should be a 2 liters, okay, or let's say 2 volume of that water is going to come. But when it is going to use by 0.5, it means okay, this is going to limit the reaction, limit the product of the reaction, and also it proves as a limiting reagent which limits the reaction. That's why such a reagent is called limiting reagent. So what we can say, right, the reactant which, this is a definition, the reactant which gets consumed faster, which get consumed first, limits the amount of product, limits the amount of product, and is called limiting reagent. So guys, this is what it is called, a limiting reagent. What they are going to ask it, let's have one of the stoichiometric configuration, calculation we can perform with the help of it, as we know that how to balance the chemical equations. So we are not going to focus on that, how to balance the chemical equation, as we assume that you people are very well aware. Now we will find it out with the help of an example. How can we find out a limiting reagent? So what you are supposed to do, there are few methods to explain this, and here they have given one example where I need to find it out whether the limiting reagent, which is the limiting reagent. So here an example given in our textbook, I'm going to take the same example to explain you how to calculate a limiting reagent, how to find a limiting reagent, or how to identify a limiting reagent. The problem number, solved problem in our textbook 1.5, I'm going to take it. Okay, in this one what they said that 50 kilogram of nitrogen, so it's N2 given is 50 kilogram. Now when I talk about a 50 kilogram, guys, along with it I can easily make it out કે 50 આપણે તો બધી વસ્તુ ગ્રામમાં જ લઈએ છે, એટલે can I write down in this way, 5 into 10 is to 3 gram. Okay, so it is with reacted with, not oxygen, sorry, it's reacted with hydrogen, it is reacted with hydrogen. Okay, what is that, what amount of hydrogen they have taken? They have taken 10 kilogram of hydrogen. Now 10 kilogram of hydrogen matlab 1 into 10 is to 3 gram. Okay, 1000 gram, 10 into 1 is 10 is to 3 gram. Okay, that's what we are going to take it out. Now calculate the amount of, they are asking okay, what amount of NH3 will be formed. Okay, so first thing we have to find it out that. Second, they are asking about what is limiting reagent in the production of NH3. So limiting reagent. So whenever you are going to find it out a limiting reagent, the very first requirement is that you should know how to write a balance equation. So but it is but obvious that when nitrogen react with hydrogen, a Haber process takes place, and give me NH3. Let's balance this. It will be 2, then this will be 3. It means this is gas, and this is also gas. So guys, this is a chemical equation that we have written. Okay, so before we start this thing, what we need to find it out, let's take a stoichiometric reactions over there. It means that 1 mole of nitrogen react with 3 moles of hydrogen to give 2 moles of NH3. Okay, this is what we know from the standard. Now you have to find out number of moles given to us. Number of moles of N2. What is the formula? W upon M. Chalo, what is W? W is 5 into 10 raised to 3 gram. Yani 50,000 gram. Okay, kilogram. It will be 50. So 50 into 1000 we are going to take it out. Yeah, it's a mistake over here. It's not 5, it will be 50. Okay, so 50 into that 1000. What is the molar mass of N2? N2 matlab N matlab 14. 14 2s are 28. So I will take it this directly. So gram got cancel, per mole it is. So that's why unit will be mole. So what is it? So 50 gram, this will be there, and that's why what will I get? I will get a number of moles, and the number of moles will be 17.86 into 10 to the power 3 mole. This is what it is. This is the mole of nitrogen. Let's find it out the mole of hydrogen in this here. Let's see. So what the same formula? W upon M. W is given 10 into 1000, 10 raised to 3 gram, divided by, yes, its molar mass of hydrogen is atom is 1, atomic mass of hydrogen atom is 1, so the molecular mass of hydrogen will be H2 will be 2. So this will be the answer, 5 into 10 raised to 3 mole. It means this is given to us. So number of moles of hydrogen are this one. So according to the above equation, what does it say? According to the above equation, 1 mole of nitrogen. According to this equation, okay, according to the equation, let's see, this is according to equation, 1 mole of nitrogen requires 3 moles of hydrogen. Okay, now what is it given for the reaction? Hence, what is it? How many moles of nitrogen is given with me? It is with me that 17.86 into 10 raised to 3. Okay, it is 3. If I will calculate that, it will come 2 only. 17 kar denge, so this will be the 2 1. The answer is 2. So it's a unitary method. 17.86 into 10 to the power 2 mole requires, what does it require? How many moles of that will be required? So using a unitary method, answer will be 17.86 multiplied by 3 moles of hydrogen is equals to, I will get something like 5.36 into 10 to the power 3. 10 to the power 3. Okay, this is what mole of hydrogen. Now look, this is what I got it from the given mass. But actually how much does it require? What is given to us? This is what it is required. When I am going to use this many moles, I want this many moles. But how many moles do I have? I have 5 into 10 raised to 3 mole only. But here it is required more. So but what we have only, how many moles do we have? Here I have taken here that it divided by 2 કર્યું છે, એટલે મને આટલો આન્સર મળ્યો. એટલે કે but we have, then this is very crucial stage guys. આ વસ્તુ બહુ ખતરનાક છે. We have to make sure it is very precise. We have to take care about it. It means but we have 5 into 10 raised to 3 moles of H2. Hence this is less, this is more. એટલે મારે જોઈએ છે વધારે પણ છે ઓછા. It means this is going to be react as a limiting reagent. What is going to be react as a limiting reagent? Therefore, dihydrogen, or you can write down as an hydrogen, is a limiting reagent. Guys, you have to write down this problem in your notebook as well. So please make sure that you are writing all this thing over there. Now, once we have decided this is limiting reagent, it is going to limit my product. So when you have to find it out, the question is that you have to find out NH3. The first question is over. Who is limiting reagent? So I said that it is dihydrogen is a limiting reagent. It is dihydrogen is a limiting reagent. So guys, now when we have to find it out product, so now I will take this hydrogen. Okay, so according to the equation, how many moles of hydrogen do I require? 3 mole of hydrogen gives me 2 mole of NH3. So I will write down, okay, 3 mole of H2 gives or produces 2 moles of NH3. Therefore, what is this is the limiting, and what I got it, what do I have? I have 5 into 10 raised to 3 moles. So I will write it down like this. Okay, 5 into 10 raised to 3 moles of hydrogen gives question mark. What is it? So the question, it becomes like this: 5 into 10 raised to 3 into 2 divided by 3. So when I'm going to use a calculator to find it out this answer, you can also use a calculator in exam. So don't worry, you can use this calculator. 5 into 2, 10, and then into 1000 is equal to 10,000 divided by 3. Okay, this is for you guys. It means my answer is very unique answer. What do I got it? I get an answer which is 3 point. Okay, it is like this: 3.33 gram of NH3 of NH3. So now if I want to write down in a scientific notation, what I have to do, I have to shift the decimal towards the left hand side. When I move this react on the left hand side, my dear students, I have to write down this. Okay, it will be this many, sorry, this is not a gram, this is mole of NH3 Now what this is, they talk about amount of NH3. So what I have to do, this many moles are there, so amount of NH3 is equals to, direct formula muki devani, amount of NH3 is equals to whatever the number of moles I got it, number of moles of ammonia into its molecular mass. So dear students, as we know, what is the molecular mass of ammonia? So this is 3.33. Now my answer may differ in some points. Why? Because I have taken here exact the value of hydrogen as a 1 only, and that's why it comes like this too. Okay, in a book it may be given in a different manner. Okay, so guys, what you are supposed to do, multiply करो what is molecular mass of NH3, and NH3 no molecular mass આપણને ખબર જ છે. Then let also still find it out. 17, sorry, this is 14 plus 3, answer will be 17. So it is 17, and when 17 multiplied by 3.33, I have removed certain points over there so that we cannot have a big one. Into 17 is equals to 56.61 into 10 raised to 3 gram. And when I remove this 10 raised to 6 gram into kilogram, then I can write down it is as a kg. So boys, this is what the answer, boys and girls, this is the answer. 56.61 is the correct answer for the kilogram. Okay, so this is how we have to find it out, limiting reagent, and to calculate ammonia. Same kind of example is given in exercise. Please watch this video 2-3 times, write down this equation, the numerical in your notebook, and please after writing this, solve the numerical given in a exercise. Thank you.